Testing, testing, just suggesting. Controlling your girlfriend out of the game just might not be the best thing, because then she's mad at you. And you feel kind of bad, because she mulled to 5 and you had her discard her hand and stole her land from the graveyard. We got to have pre-release at home. I'm tired. But we did get to do a pre-release at home, and Cassie made a very good deck. I had to change from my Lorehold pack open to a hacked together Sultai control.
Hello.
Can you speak again? I had my headphones off.
Oh, hello. Also,
Yay.
I have a new headset right now, so I don't know if that would need adjusting or not.
You're a little quieter than usual, but you're not a robot, so we'll live with it. Yay.
I do wonder how I can get that a bit higher, though. My voice, I mean.
Potentially modifying where the mic is located relative to your face. I don't know, I'm sick. My brain is blurred. Typing up the last go live message. Because we're in pre-unknown title MSQ.
Yay!
We don't know what this MSQ is going to be. I'm the only person in the stream community here that keeps posting. That's a them problem. Yay! Let's get online. So yeah, no, yesterday was Strixhaven pre-release, and we pre-ordered to go, because I like to go to in-universe pre-releases. There's too many sets each year, and I can't afford all of them, so I'm just doing in-universe. Universes Beyond can go fuck itself. Maybe I could go to all of them if I didn't get boxes, but I like to do the pre-release and get a box alongside the pre-release so that later I could be like, friends, come over, we can do a draft. But yeah, I am sick, so we ended up not going. Cassie just brought the packs home, because again, I'm sick. It's also why I haven't done any of this week. I'm sick. I spent most of the last few days just in bed. I'm doing better. But I am still sick. So that's why we're not Arcadian this week. But yeah, no, she opened a Prismari pre-release pack. We opened them at home and we played against each other. She opened a Prismari pre-release pack. I opened a Lorehold because Witherbloom was really popular, and apparently people had started showing up at the game shop like way beforehand so that they could lay claim to Witherbloom and Quandrix kits. So when I got there, I'm like, Quandrix, Witherbloom backup, but I'm not really married to any of them. She's like, yeah, no, we have Lorehold and Prismari. And then she chose to play the Prismari. I chose the Lorehold, and at first I'm like, oh, I'm opening fire, because I open Lorehold himself. Sadly, not the $300 version of Lorehold, the cheap version. But it's still a, $30 card. And then I have, like, a bunch of really good stuff that I opened, but all this really good stuff I opened was in blue. And so when I get done, I have two completely distinct decks coming out of my kit, where I have a mediocre Lorehold deck that has perfect mana because I opened so much Lorehold mana fixing, and this absolutely fuck you up Sultai control deck that has no mana fixing. And oh my god, I sold a bunch of shit while I was sick. Cassie opens a bunch of the like 5-color stuff in her Prismari deck, and she opens a lot of ramp, and treasure ramp. So she ends up building this 4-color good stuff deck that's all about giving her bonuses the more different colors she spends on things, and she has lots of treasures. So she can, when she needs 5 colors to be really awesome, she can make the 5th color. And it just completely destroys my Lorehold deck. And then my Sultai deck, when I get mana screwed, it completely gets destroyed. But when I don't get mana screwed, she's like completely controlled out of the game in a way that has her mad at me. Because like the last game we played, she had to multi 5, but she multi 5 because she was short on lands, and when we started the game, we realized a land I stole didn't end up back in her deck. So she was mad at me, and then we kept going, and then I forced her to discard her hand. So she was in top deck mode while I had a bunch of removal, and now she's mad at me. Not like super mad at me, but a little mad at me.
A little.
A little. The moral of the story is, if you play Magic the Gathering and you build a super stacked Sultai control deck in a sealed environment, don't play it against your girlfriend. She'll be mad at you. Because you're going to be telling her, no, you can't play the game. Because that's what a control deck does. I'm all sniffly. We have. What's that? Oh, that's right. We're over there for the MSQ. So yeah. She's not mad at me. She's annoyed we didn't get a fair game 3. That's fair. But the story's better if you're mad at me. There we go. Angry emote at me. Rah. I also got to learn that my son had a girlfriend because he started complaining about his ex, and I'm like, wait. When did you get an ex? When were you dating? So, congratulations. I am now officially old enough that my youngest kid has already had a proper high school romance that ends in just high school despair. Soon my kids are gonna like be getting married and shit like that, and I'm gonna be like, wow, I'm so old. Oh, boat! Yay, MSQ. Alpha No has something he wishes to tell me. Alpha No, you are less than half my age. And boy, I am not particularly interested in you that way. I'm so sorry. I'm lesbian, Mom.
I thought he was gonna tell you that he has a girlfriend, or at least he had an ex.
Alphino dating someone? Let's be real.
カリクスとの戦いを経て、黒いレギュレーターをめぐる混乱は収束したと言えそうだね。希望者に対する個人の記憶変換もつつがなく進んでいる。
Said X.
こうしてアレクサンドリアに平穏が訪れた今、皆に話しておきたいことがあるんだ。
私とアルフィノはそろそろトラル大陸を断とうと思っているの。第9世界から転移してきたアレクサンドリアのことを各国へ伝えに行くためにもね。それを得たらまたガレマルドの復興を手伝うつもりよ。こっちで得た経験や学んだこと、考えたことをしっかり活かしながらね。
だが未だ気がかりな問題が残っている。カルクスはイデアを創造し神おろしを成した。アシエンの介入があったことは疑いようもない。だとすればこの国での動向を調べておく必要はあるだろ
う。その件に関してはこちらに残る面々で探っておくわ。麻痺症状とテンパードの治療にも区切りがついて、私も次の調査に移ろうと思っていたところだし。
ありがとう。どうかよろしく頼むよ。何かあればすぐに連絡してくれ。
俺だ。トライアラから出発するところなんだが、沖の船へ向かう前に一応連絡をと思ってな。ま、互いに旅を続けてればどこかで会うこともあるだろうさ。そういうわけでまたそのうちに。
Aaronville. You would have let me know in time to see you off. Aaronville. My little bun bun, you should have told me sooner.
そっちは相変わらず忙しくしてるんじゃないのか。わざわざ見送りなんて。おい、やめろ。急に何を。
いや、割り込んじまって悪いな。ここを離れる前に一報入れるって言うから感心してたら、本当に連絡するだけしてとっとと船に乗ろうとしやがって。私がこの水くせえ白状者を足止めしとくからさ。出港まで時間もあるし、みんなで見送りに来てやってくれよ。
We love you, Lamatier.
もうエレンビルさんたらラマチが引き止めてくれてよかったわ。
せっかくだから私たちも彼と同じ船に乗るとしようか。3人での船旅というのもなかなか楽しそうだ。
はあ？荷造り終わってないんですけど。
君のことだ。ある程度はまとめてあるのだろ。
はあ、もう仕方ないわね。分かったわよ。急いでやればいいんでしょ。で、ユルスたちへのお土産はどうするのよ。
Well, the twins in Japanese dub make me understand the Alice Alpha No incest chippers more.
あの二人、
Oh, no.
なんだかんだで息の合った兄弟よね。
ついでに伝えておくと、俺とクルル、それとヤシトラはもうしばらくこっちに残るつもりなんだ。
目的はもちろん例の鍵の調査よ。あなたたちが捜索したプリザベーションの研究施設に手がかりがあったのでしょう。
Yay! Preservation no Kenkyu Shetsuni or something like that.
施設のことはシェールさんが再調査を進めているはずよ。まずはその状況を確認するところからかしら。エレンビルたちの見送りにはきっとシェールも行きたがると思うんだ。調査状況を聞きがてら彼女のことを誘ってみようよ。
Yay! Everyone's attuned, so let's go teleport. Even Sveen has had an opportunity to attune.
Whoa.
Woo! Quest accepted. Oh, we have to go to the back room first. Has Shale had an opportunity? Has Shale had an opportunity to attune?
I don't know.
We might have to walk because Shale. Who's volunteering to put Shale on their mount? That's so right. I can carry Shale on my robot. Shale, get on the robot. I'll hop on top, make sure you don't fall off. Just keep your feet rigid so you don't burn them. What news? I can't imagine you brought an entourage simply to say hello. Those leaving, you're coming to say goodbye. Get on the robot. Not eager to be on the way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you'd be protest against being parted from your work. Well, I'm curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. It's gonna be a while yet. So then we shall depart for Tuliol forthwith. Even Lamati's strength has limits. Without further delay, then. Shale, get on the robots. Lock your knees. Hold your... No, don't lock your knees. Hold your legs up. Don't let them burn you... Don't let you burn your toes off. Yay, free teleport. Bum, 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 ba-dum. I love the music at night in Tuliol so much. Oh my gosh.
It's very relaxing.
Look, look, look. Lamati and Sphene are like making lovey-dovey eyes at one another. So are Kryel and Grahatia. Don't let Albrecht know.
Oh no.
And Shale and Stola? Well, Shale's making lovey-dovey eyes, but Stola only has eyes for her interdimensional lion boy. Tuliol is a delight to look upon. I hang patterned cloth where we might use neon, but the city feels no less bright. I wish we had some of the sea breeze inside the dome. Could perhaps simulate it. There's no substitute for the real thing. Guana and Gulja weren't able to make it, but they sent their regards. I wish you'd not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alice were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by Link Pearl. Some people, we know, would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any case, I should wait here until they finish their preparations. Bum 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 ba-da. Nothing quite like a Lalafell intimidating a Mamulja.
すっかり元気そうね。怪我が後を引いてないようでよかったわ。
おかげさまでな。政務の方にも復帰し始めたとこだ。
それは忙しそうだね。コーナ王とグルージャも元気にしているのかい？
コーナ兄さんは視察で国内を巡ることになってさ、今後の政策を考えるためにも各地で意見交換をする予定だ。で、グルージャは早速剣の稽古に励んでるぜ。私といる時間より幽連隊に混ざってる時間の方がよっぽど長いくらいだ。
この場所に立つとトライオラに到着した日を思い出すね。継承の儀がもう随分と前のことのようだよ。
That's the same Lalafell that was intimidating the Mamulja,
そこから始まったんだよ
intimidating
な。
Erenville.
親父とゾラージャ兄さんのことも、アレクサンドリアと戦王スフェーンのことも。継承の儀の協力者として来てもらってからここまでいろいろと力を貸してくれてありがとな。私はいや、トライオラ連王国はお前らから返しきれねえほどたくさんの恩を受けた。だからさ、困ったことがあったら頼ってくれよな。トライオラはいつだってお前らの味方だ。
私も改めてお礼を伝えさせて。目覚めたばかりの私に寄り添ってくれてとても心強かった。何よりアレクサンドリアへ手を差し伸べてくれたこと、感謝してもしきれないぐらいだよ。それから長年私たちを苦しめてきた病を癒してくれて本当にありがとう。必ずまたこっちに来るわ。二人もみんなもどうか元気でね。
Yay. Sphene, welcome to the international polycule that controls the
俺
world
が
from
ウ
the
クラマトに
shadows.
紹介したばっかりに迷惑をかけたな。だがオタクが手を貸してくれたからこそ俺はもう一度あいつと向き合う機会を得られた。
Yay, good bunny boy. Pat pat. And a little Kakuya, little Kakuya. Oh, Sag.
世界中を隅々まで旅して未知の生き物を一つでも多く見つける。
I
そん
hope
な夢を
I hope we see
継ぐ
you
こ
in
とも
the
でき
occult
た。
crescent when we get around to that.
だから感謝してる。それじゃそろそろ行くか。
Oh, that's right, because the Lala's the captain. Oh, yeah. Pretty.
ああ、そうだ。タタルがこちらのことを心配しているようだったから、船が向こうに着いたら彼女のところにも寄っておくよ。
Thanks. Let me know the status of our divorce.
ええ、そうしてあげてちょうだい。あなたたちの顔を見たらタタルも安心できるでしょうから。
She's had Hancock. She's fine.
皆さんどうかお気をつけて。
カフキワが世話になった。オブリビオンの連中にもよろしく伝えてくれ。
By twins, by Erenville. Where is Sphene and Lamati running off to?
Secret meetings for diplomatic reasons.
A secret rendezvous.
また会おうなー。元気でね
よし、無事に出発を見届けられたし、私も自分の仕事に戻るとするか。
お互い頑張ろうね、ウクラマト。
あ、またこっちに来た時にでも改めてトライオラを案内させてくれ。お前らとの旅は本当に終わっちまったんだな。
Don't worry, I have plenty of fate grinds and some side quests and such.
私はこの旅を一生忘れない。
ああ、ウクラマト様発見。幽霊会の人たちが探してたよ。そろそろ訓練を始めるんだって。
そりゃ大変だ。教えてくれてありがとよ。
早く行かないと。ウオーが立ち会いをしに来るってみんな張り切ってるんだから。
じゃあそういうわけだからまたな。
みんな行ってしまったな。
ええ、それぞれの旅路へね。
Into the mist. Dun, dun. That's not an ominous title for a patch at all. I'm sorry, what's this about hoarding nuts? Halabali? What?
Sacks of nuts.
What's this about
Yeah.
hoarding nut sacks?
Well, you can only have like what 4,000 of them at a time.
Yeah.
Um. Damn, that's a lot of dudes to get 4,000 nutsacks.
Who said they were all dudes?
You know what? Fair. In fact, those are the rarest and most valuable kind. Now it's our turn to take the next step. Question is in what direction, and that's a matter I should like to discuss with you. Kryle has a proposal. Kryle, I appreciate it, but I'm not even fully divorced. Like, we're still waiting for some of the paperwork to finish up. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We're liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. Although, if I snatch up Kryle, then that saves... that aborts the Grahatia-Kryle relationship and saves him for Albrecht.
トライオラは本当に自然が豊かだね。
どこまでも続く広大な海に日々様変わりする空。 初めて目の当たりにした時は心底驚きましたよ。記録の中でしか知らないものばかりでしたから。それに空と海の境、水平線でしたか。あれの先にも人が暮らす土地があるなんて不思議な心地です。
私たちはトラル大陸出身ではないから、まさにあの水平線の向こうから来たのよって思っていたのだけどね。クルルは私やシェールと同じ第9世界って呼ばれてるところの出身だったんだよね。当たり前に生きてきたこの世界ではない別の世界の出身だなんて聞かされても最初は実感がなかったわ。だけどリビングメモリーでドア人となった両親に出会ってようやく当事者としての自覚が芽生えたというか、目覚めた時の私と同じだね。みんなが聞かせてくれた話に対して実感が湧いたのは街を歩いて自分自身で体感した時だったから。それ以来自分の出自とちゃんと向き合うためにも第9世界やミララ族のことをもっと知りたいと思っていたの。鍵の調査を進めていけばおのずとそうなるんじゃないかとも考えていたのだけれど、研究施設の再調査にはまだ時間が必要って話だったでしょ。だから改めて別の方向から第9世界について調べてみてもいいかしら。
Are we going to Bear City?
俺は異論なしだ。これから何を調べるにしてもあの世界に関する知識は役に立つはずだからな。
私も同意見よ。アシエンの痕跡を探るためというのはもとより個人的な好奇心としても興味をそそられるもの。
そういうことなら私も協力できると思う。あっちの世界のことなら説明できることもあるし。
One moment. Cassie, could I ask for your help getting my new hernia belt? I think I need to use it. This is a pain to get on, but I actually have it, and it doesn't help when I'm having an attack, but it reduces discomfort when I'm not having an attack. Which lunch is beginning to shift, so I should get this thing on. Actually, not a hernia belt. We can't find any hernia belts in my size. So what I have is a post-surgical belt, which is extremely similar, but not exactly, because it's meant to be worn slightly differently, which makes it a bit of a pain to get on. But there we go. Yay. Turns out when the purpose of the tool is hold your guts in, they're very similar. So it's dedicated hernia belts are like sort of built into underwear so that they can hold your hernia in. And this is meant more to wrap your belly like horizontally, like normal wise after an abdominal surgery, which means that I have to like wear it at an awkward angle to get it on because it needs to push up and back instead of just back. But I got it. Okay. What's your idea, Steen?
もともとのアレクサンドリアはあっちの霧の大陸って呼ばれてる場所にあったんだ。その全土を巻き込んだ戦いがみんなも知ってる来航大戦。 大国が次々に崩壊していく中で最後まで国の体裁を保てたのはアレクサンドリアだけだった。確か来航大戦の末期、世界的に雷属性が強まって各地で災害が発生したのよね。
戦争による勝敗というより、その災害で他国は崩壊した。城から持ち帰ってきた本にもそんな話が書かれていたな。
Thank you, Rama. Wow.
アレクサンドリアの城下町もただでは済まなくて、オーティスと一緒に飛空艇でみんなの救助に向かったんだけど、結局少なくない犠牲が出てしまったんだ。そんな環境下で生きるために私たちの国は障壁の中へと引きこもった。他国からの難民を可能な限り受け入れながら。ただガバメントの出入国管理システムによると、ほんのわずかではあるけど障壁の外と行き来する人もいたみたい。アレクサンドリアの他にも人里が残っていたということ？私、ドームの外は災害の影響で崩壊してしまって、人が生きられない環境になったとばかり。
僕も記録で見た程度ですが、災害直後はまさしく壊滅状態だったようですよ。そこからあえて障壁の外で暮らすことを選んだ人たちが何を思い、どれほどの苦労をしたのかは想像を絶するものがあります。
災害から400年以上、今の時代まで残り続けている集落があるとすれば、どうにか生活は確立できているんだろうけど。
アレクサンドリアが原初世界に来てしまった以上、霧の大陸の現状はわからないわね。
Yes.
どうにかして確認する方法はないものかしら。リビングメモリーは第9世界に取り残されている。あそこから昇降機や転移装置で地上へ降りられたらいいのだけど。エバーキープ周辺がこちらへ転移してなお上空にあるのなら、もともとあの層は浮遊してた。
だとしたら物理的に仮想とつながっていなくても行き来できる移動手段があるかもしれないか。
Airship down from
現地
living
の機械
memory.
兵は
Let's
設備
go.
のメンテナンスも担ってるはずです。スペーン様から彼らに問い合わせれば何か聞けるかもしれませんね。
そういうわけで行ってみる？可能性があるのならぜひお願いしたいわ。できればあなたにも来てもらえると心強いのだけれど、同行を頼んでもいいかしら。
Sure. I got you. Anything for you. Just say the word.
ありがとう。そう言ってもらえるととっても嬉しいわ。
Okay. Now that's settled, I'd best be off. I need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away so long. With luck, I have plenty to share the next time we meet. Till then. Hey, Malekith. Let the rest of us make ready for the potential foray and meet at Laynode Nemo. I'm sick and going to Laynode Memo. We're gonna talk to some robots and see if there's a way down. Res on a dinosaur. Clerk PX93. Welcome to Living Memory, allied to Her Majesty. How may I help you? Scene. Demand information. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX93, if one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and Laynode-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain a law, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and Laynodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but it does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate the facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship. Don't be so odd, Cryo. You know Sid. The airship dude. I love you, Cryo. You're great. I'll jump on that Lala to protect Alberic's pure love. Yes, please, as soon as is possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Airship! Halakik airship! Cassie airship! Everyone in chat, look, airship.
Airship.
What's an Alexandrian airship look like? Very purple. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for Living Memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does be good to see it. It's modeled after the airship that Steve built, which is hand-egg-shaped. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you brace for turbulence. I'm doing less modulation in the Alexandrian robots than the mammoths because they're more high-tech. Totally not just because I'm sick.
Oh.
Do we know of any worlds that are lacking lightning aether that we could try to siphon some of this off into?
Not sure. I mean, I guess, like...
I guess the first could take some. They're kind of lacking everything.
I'm worried that would, like, already, like, mess with the other lack of ether elements, too.
Yeah, it's worrisome. The word Alice gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. Gosh, there's so much lightning aether, it's trying to corrupt our essence. The lightning in heritage found is tame by comparison. A land where leaven reigns. Damn you, Rama. A sobering sight, to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. There are no structures, nor any other sign of survivors I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation, due to increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? We're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now. The closest city would be Treno, should it survive. As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Ratsatan. Ah, yes, Alphino has spoken of Ratsatan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Malala first found a home in our world. Truly? Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Clerk PX-93, is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. A cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. Alrighty.
This sounds like a dungeon.
Considering that there is no cave on this map, I am inclined to agree with you. The tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well, given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Mistwake, now acceptable. Now accessible. Well, the ready check for opening the party finder.
Average item level 735.
I got it. We actually have to worry about that now. Oh no. Big smiley face. And the note. Bang. This is an early dungeon. Oh, we're full. Yay! Let's get that ready check going. And fire off. Mid-eye level Silence Echo. Dungeon 2 Mistwake. Oof. Portrait, no! Electric rocks.
Is this like a mine?
Yes, we are doing this mine. Time to wake up. everything's set up for a double enshroud, and now it's ruined.
No. Oh, okay. I see.
There we go, I got that double enshroud in the end. I love doing that. That was so good. Huh?
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah. I'm sure that we can't get cocky though.
Oh.
Sure hope no one's got a fear of lightning. Well, that went not as hoped. Lesson here has been learned somehow. We'll figure out how to actually make use of it in the future.
Healing, but not miss.
I'm gonna trust Halabali. Yay! That wasn't too bad either. Once I understood not to greed. Tredo, citizens! There's people! They're alive! They're real! We save you!
Yeah, that one got it.
Yay! We have saved them. Survivor of Storms, the Thundergust Griffin.
Oh, another griffin.
Could be worst. Could be a turtle.
Oh, that doesn't look good. Stay somewhere else, Thunderbirdy.
Try to be too daring with those safer.
Yay, team!
Oh.
Minions, minion. Oh. Heck.
Did you roll a 0?
It may as well be.
Da da da. Healer
Okay.
didn't stay for the cheapos. This over here looks like a good background. So, first things first. Okay, make your poses.
Let's see.
Wow.
You know, might as well go classy here.
Taking pictures.
Let's make sure we're positioned properly. And then you sip.
Yep.
And then I stopped at the wrong part of my animation. So I have to change my position in the animation. There we go. Alabali is the center. Lighting is trash. We're just gonna do some actual lighting, but we're gonna type 2 it so it's not like extreme. No, we will type 3 it, but we'll dim it. It's across the board. There we go, because I don't want to change the sort of natural vibe. There we go. That's the G pose. Go team.
Yeah.
Yay.
And then we have cutscene, and then I have an inventory full of minions to sort.
Well.
みんなお疲れ。障壁内に入り込んだ魔物は片付いたぞ。
Yay, everyone!
おっとそうだ。狩りに協力してくれたお客人方に感謝を忘れずにな。それじゃあ復旧作業開始。
お客人方ってもしかして私たちのこと？
Probably.
トレノの町現存していたようね。想像していたよりもずっと立派な佇まいだわ。
確かにこの辺りはかなり整えられてるが、町の周辺は荒れ放題のありさまだったよな。災害から時間が経っているとはいえ、これほど雷に侵された荒野で暮らしていくのは並大抵のことじゃなさそうだ。
障壁が街を覆ってる。小規模だけどアレクサンドリアのものと似てる気がするよ。でも魔物に破られてる箇所もあったし、安全な状態ではなさそうだったね。
まあまあ、お客人だなんて一体何年ぶりかしら。
Old person voice, hi! my gosh, looking at her voice, at her face, she has to be at least 35.
私はトレノの長宮入と申します。同胞たちを代表してご協力に感謝を伝えさせてくださいまし。失礼を承知でお尋ねしますけれど、もしあなた様はアレクサンドリアの
ご挨拶が遅れました。アレクサンドリアから参りましたスフェーンと申します。
やはりもう何十年も前のことになりますが、アレクサンドリアへ向かった同胞から奇妙な連絡があったのです。スフェン様が昔と変わらぬお姿で健在であると。正直に申し上げますと半信半疑でしたのよ。けれどあなた様はまるで肖像画の中から出てこられたかのよう。どういったご事情があるのか分かりかねますが、お会いできて光栄ですわ、スヘン様。立て続けに申し訳ないのですけれども、あと一つどうしても伺いたいことがあるのです。アレクサンドリアに何が起きたのでしょう。
Well, first you need to understand about the robots and the data centers of the AI Simulacra.
私たちの国が消えた件についてですよね。
ある時から同胞が音信不通になってしまって、使いの者をアレクサンドリアへ向かわせたことがあったのです。
It'd be like 30 years, right?
Theoretically, could be longer, could be shorter. We don't know how time went in the 9th versus in the bubble versus in the source.
そうしましたら、障壁どころか建物の残骸すらなく、まるで空間ごと切り取られたかのように消えていたと。
アレクサンドリアは障壁に囲まれた土地ごと別の場所へ転移しています。民も国も消滅したわけではありません。その点についてはどうかご安心ください。
I'm liking these Japanese voices. They're great.
詳しいことは私から順を追って説明します。その間、トレノに滞在する許可をいただけますか？
My main liking English voice actors thing was because Sena Breyer is a voice actress I really like, and now Lamatier is not here, so I don't really have any particular attachment. So unless someone spends points to have me change,
お
I
話を
will
伺いたいの
stay.
はもちろんですけれど、何より皆様はこの町に力を貸してくださった恩人ですもの。どうぞごゆるりとなさって。
I think everyone here should have
で
more than
は
enough
スヘン
points.
様は奥のタウンホールへお越しくださいまし。
So if anyone wants English, they can just push a button.
五根のレーリンがあるし、
ここは障壁に守られているけれど、スフェーンは麻痺症状を発したことがあるから、体調の変化が心配だわ。
Oh, it's more like 3 buttons, but still.
私は彼女に付き添うから、あなたたちは街の様子を見てきてはどうかしら。
クルルの目的を考えれば確かにそれが良さそうだ。さす
あなたもそれで構わないかしら。
Yep.
それじゃあお言葉に甘えて、気を使ってくれてありがとう、ヤシトラ。
Oh, neat.
ミアイリ様、はじめまして。私はクルルと申します。お恥ずかしながら、私はトレノのことをあまり知らなくて、復旧作業のお手伝いがてら住民の方々から町のお話を伺ってもいいでしょうか。
もちろん問題ございませんわ、クルルさん。お手伝いの方も人手が多いに越したことはありませんもの。先ほどの放送を流していた孫のルムルを訪ねてみてくださいまし。今頃薬湯の配布をしているはずですわ。
ありがとうございます。ではルムルさんのところへ行ってみますね。
Were there any aura in Alexandria?
I don't think so.
Well. We can now use mounts within Treno. Hello, nice to meet you, Pee-Pee. Town hall is pretty impressive, ain't it? Bet you didn't guess the mayor actually lives there. These days, Mealy also has us using it as an emergency shelter. But the history books say it was originally an auction house. Reckon that's why it's so fancy. Thank you, Pee-Pee, for the history lesson. Alright, I have inventory to sort out. On board?
I guess I'll take a look around while we wait.
Gloves. And jewelry. You aren't any better than my current ring, are you? You actually might be. No, but not dramatically so. Bridge Street. I see why it's called that.
Oh, this looks like a nice place for a screenshot.
There's lots of good cheap post locations here. OMG.
I think our only issue is this is probably a temporary instance.
Yeah, I don't think we can, like, come join together. I'm hoping it's like, the Void. And there's this lovely garden. We can't hop over the fence to go into the, gazebo. I guess the gazebo will eat us. Hey, Koyumi. Are you enjoying the flowers? What we plant doesn't always bloom, but I think lifting everyone's spirits is more than worth the effort of trying to find the seeds we do. Nevertheless, I'm relieved these weren't trampled by the beasts. It took ages to get looking this healthy. They are lovely, Koyumi. Oh my gosh. Hey, Lumlul. Why, if it isn't our new friend. Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it a teensiest bitch's tower. It's for your taste, but it'll set you right. Just tip it down your throat. Gulp.
Let's see if this is number 3.
なあどうだった？ミララ族伝統の薬湯の味は。
Sure.
We Malala have created white monster, but hot. Refreshing.
お、ちゃんと効果が出てるみたいだな。
学生時代に差し入れでもらった栄養補助ゼリーの味がするわ。甘いと思って食べたらすごく酸っぱくて。
ああ、あれなあ。わかる。あとは疲れてる時にライナが手配してくれた闇色シロップ。それと同じくらいのとにかく強烈な酸味だった。
ラハ君、人に心配かけないような生活した方がいいわよ。あら、なんだか急に疲労が取れてきたように感じるわ。
これ消耗したエーテルの回復が早まってるのか。
その薬湯にはな、高ぶった精神を落ち着けてエーテルの回復を促す効能がある。あと雷属性への偏りによる悪影響も少し和らげられるんだぜ。
なるほど。だから魔物の襲撃があった後はみんなでこれを飲むようにしているのね。
遠い昔にミララ族は自然豊かな場所で暮らしてたんだ。その頃から続いてきた伝統的な薬湯の文化が今でもトレノには根付いてるのさ。お客人方に薬湯ですっきりしてもらえたならよかったぜ。ってわけでミララ族の町トレノへようこそ。
Oh. Palavali learned this recipe.
Let's see if it's available.
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lowell. That was me announcing our victory earlier, and since grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste-testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Dweeb. Ah, yes, the repairs. As I'm certain you want to be put to work, if you come all the way to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind. We already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Myst continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, I'm sorry, of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to doubt you. It's not every day we get visitors, let alone from a nation that vanish. I know that must come as something of a shock. This is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we proposed lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you just help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some could step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, they're more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folk from afar. We should appreciate that. Thank you, Limo. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take the badge. I'll deliver some to town hall, so you can come attend to areas you haven't seen yet. I will. Let's go. Sweet maple mate. Is that any good as a raid item? We split up, we can spend our time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy. Could you each take a portion? Rest assured, I can handle pouring liquid into a cup, and I will not drink it all. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful, let's divide it up. Nachos are better for raiding. Gobo, make the rounds on the southern part of the city. Raha and I will tend to the north. Let's go, acquire insights. Oh, Sao, you doing okay? I don't know you. Hello, don't be offended, but this part of the street's off limits. Not only to you, of course. Just there's a lot of damage, and it's dangerous for anyone to pass at the moment. In general, you should probably stay away from any of the streets that are in need of repair. Just a suggestion, please do. Yay, we have nachos in the future. Hello, dauntless laborer. You must be one of those visitors Limbo mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Here. Have poison! Yay, poison! You came to deliver the remedy? Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses for the process and copped a good dose of discharged energy for my troubles. Well, brought on Levin sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts are highly charged with lightning aether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. Beasts you felled will be all put to good use. Thanks again. Hello, reflective fighter. Oh, you're the mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. Here. I have a Sleepless Rhapsody for you. Ask if you would like another. And you've brought Sleepless Rhapsody? Oh, bless you. I'm dead on my feet after the battle. You don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp, though, and so in a way I'm glad for it. I learned a thing or two from watching you. I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Yay! Magic! Greetings, Inspector! There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. And what's that in your hand? Apple juice. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but now don't feel over till I had a cup of the Sleepless Remedy. Proud to say I have some small part in preparing it, too. Herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate lightning's effects. And with as many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible to find new varieties of herbs among our harvests. Yay! Herbs! Ah, I need something to wipe my hands, because I just sneezed a bunch into my hands and I can't touch my keyboard. Could I help? Cassie, help?
Be my napkin!
Cassie, the napkins are just outside of my ability to get to them. Hello? I can't. I literally, they are just outside of my reach when I stretch the furthest I can reach. Please, I have a handful of mucus, and I'd like to not. Help! 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 Hello? Is there a Cassie even here? Hello?
Uh-oh.
I think Cassie went out and didn't mention anything. And now I am stuck here without access to a napkin, with a hand covered in mucus. And that's not a great position to be in. Ow. I succeeded.
You succeeded.
Ow. I'm gonna need a moment to recover. Because I'm still in a very painful position while I'm getting it. Ow. Okay. I'm not in a painful position anymore. In case anyone ever doubts my disability, I am very much chair-bound. Okay, where were we going? We were going back this way. Oh, between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from Lumos. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we learned?
いろいろと聞いてきてくれたのね。ありがとう。私は薬刀を届けがてら負傷者の治療をお手伝いしてきたの。ミララ族の治療魔法はスフェーンの魔法とそっくりだった。彼女が教えを受けた家庭教師がミララ族だったのか、あるいは第9世界では長年主流の魔法体系なのか。それに魔導書と魔文の話は魔術との類似性を強く感じる。どちらも南洋諸島の魔法体系が源流なんでしょうけど、2つの世界で同様の発展をしてきたのだとしたら興味深いわ。
クルルが在籍していた魔法学部のやつらが聞いたら、我先にと論文のテーマにしそうだな。
Academics。
それでラハ君はどんな話を聞けたの？
倉庫版と話してトレノの物流について教えてもらった。霧の大陸には他にもごく少数ではあるが残存している集落があるらしい。そことのやり取りは主に貨物列車でやってるそうだ。ただトレノに魔物が侵入した影響で今は途中駅に緊急停車中。安全装置が働くとしばらく動かせないらしい。あとは回路も時折使うものの総じて流通する物資は少ない。ほとんどが自給自足でどうにかやりくりしてるって話だった。
物資は限られ、環境的に麻痺症状を抱える人も少なくない。魔物は侵入してくるし、それで負傷することだってある。けれど話してみると誰もが前向きで、この環境と折り合いをつけながら今を懸命に生きているわ。
どんなに過酷な環境だったとしても、そこで人が生きている限り未来への希望が絶えることはない。だからこそ明日が少しでもいい日になるようにと、街を整備して線路を敷いて次の世代へとつないでいくんだ。
Yay, build a better future together. Join your local branch of the DSA.
きっとそんな人々の思いが積み重なってこの街は続いてきたんだろうな。
トレノはたくましい街ね。
What's wrong?
おかえりルムル。何かあったのか？
それがまずいもんをなくしちまったみたいでさ、探しながら戻ってきたんだけど見つからなくてよ。
もしかしてこれのことかしら。薬湯を届けに行った時に預かったのよ。あなたの持ち物のはずだから渡しておいてほしいって。
わあ、そうそう、それだよそれ。預かってきてくれて助かったぜ。
Yay, why was that gonna kill you not having it? Is it your medicine?
その機械、探知機か何かか？
お、もしかしてこういう機器に強いタイプか？こいつは魔物探知機って言ってな、障壁内に侵入した魔物を検知する道具なんだ。
ああ、だから魔物が倒されてすぐに狩りが終わったって放送を流すことができたのか。
そういうこった。魔物はもういないが、こうやって起動してやれば。
Oh no, it's broken. Yay, Cassie not dead.
Yay.
Okay, Lumwell, it's not gonna turn on. Just because you hit the button a bunch.
やばいやばいや
Put
ばい。
all that extra effort in the animation for this.
Oh, that is a good animation.
なあ、妹のエアネに会ってみないか？エレクトロープ技師をやってるからいろいろ話も聞けるぜ。
もしかしてその機械も妹さんが作ったものなの？
そうなんだ。ここの住民からも頼られてる自慢の妹で、怒ると怖いけどお客人が一緒ならそんなに怒られないはず。いや、手伝いが必要な作業があるかもしれないし、トレノのエレクトロープ事情も聞けるだろうからさ。頼むよ。
Yeah, sure. Worst case scenario, I can help her kill you. It's fine.
かわいそうだから一緒に行ってあげましょうか。
Gotta love a strong woman. Especially if she's a nerd. Which, this gal sounds like. the moment Annie should be waiting just past the park. Let's be off before she changes her mind, before anyone changes their mind. Llama! It could be alpaca. Yeah. 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 Hi, ANA. Hi.
魔物の討伐を手伝ってくれたお客人じゃないですか。先ほどはありがとうございました。お兄ちゃん、まさか何かやらかしたの？
いやだな、実は魔物探知機の調子がその
また壊したの？エレクトローブが足りないっていつも言ってるのに、何度も故障させられてたらそのうち修理できなくなっちゃうよ。
Welcome back, Sid. Congratulations on your gender transition. Perfect position for me to cut his head off if you ask, girl.
けどほら、お客人も来てることだしさ、今回は多めに見てくれよな。
兄が無理を言って同行を頼んだみたいですね。本当にすみません。ご迷惑をおかけして。大丈夫よ。ルムルさんにはお世話になっているもの。それに復旧作業でお手伝いできることがあればと思って。お兄ちゃん、まさか魔物探知機を壊した上にお客人をこき使ってる？そうではなくて、トレノのことを知るために私がお手伝いを申し出たの。それであなたが技師だと聞いたから、この町のエレクトロープ事情を教えてもらえたらなと。なるほど、そういうことでしたか。
さっきエレクトロープが足りないって言ってたが、確保が難しい状況なのか？
慢性的な資材不足でほぼ再利用頼みですね。生活に不可欠な道具が壊れてしまった時はジャンク品のエレクトロープを使って修理しています。本当は老朽化した町の障壁も修理したいんですけど、まとまった量のエレクトロープが確保できず棚上げ状態で。
供給源だった近場の採石場に魔物が居座っちまってな、長らく稼働させられてないんだよ。
採石場、それってここへ来るときに通った場所じゃない？
Yep, took care of the beasts in one fell swoop. My scythe and all.
魔物を倒してくれたのか。
それってつまり採石場はもう安全ってこと？やったー！
ったら兄ちゃんが採石場を確認してくるからさ、魔物探知機の修理は頼んだ。
しょうがないんだから。本当に採石場まで行くつもりなら気をつけてね。そうだ、もし採石場を再稼働させられたら障壁管理所までエレクトロープを送っておいてもらえる？
魔物を倒したと言っても町の外だからな。護衛として同行しようか。
そいつはありがてえ。本音を言うと一人で行くのは心細かったんだ。
じゃあ護衛はラハ君にお任せして、私たちはエアネさんのお手伝いをしましょうか。
Yes, let's. Oh. I completely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I'm Kryle, and this is Gobo. And that's Ura and Halabali. And that's Malakek and Cassie, but they only exist in Gobo's mind, along with a whole horde of people called Chat, and a bunch of other people called YouTube Shorts viewers. We try not to worry too much about it because Gabo has a really big site. Accompanying Lumo is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. Feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter. I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. More love and sickness. Can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to another on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged aether of the slain creatures. I'd offer you a detector to make tracking him easier, but seeing as Lumos managed to break it again, I have this, though. Toss it at some sprite, and you can suppress its inability to sense aether nearby. That gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. So we needn't fight them? Oh, we find it safer not to. When threatened, they siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to the thoroughfares that allow you to spot them well in advance. Hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood? Want to split up again to cover more ground. You ready? Yep. Well, except for the fact that the hernia belt came undone when I was reaching for the thing, so I need to readjust it. Okay. Onward! To go throw things at lightning sprites. Vroom. No lightning sprites in the garden. How about on the thoroughfare? No lightning sprites in the thoroughfare. How about down the side street in the Codetta Quarter? The gasp. There it is. It's floating around. There's another one. They're doing their little dance. Time to test my tossing arm has arrived. Lala running inside. Get out of here. What's over here? Tomet and some chickens! Oh my god, some dodos! Tomet, how's your dodos? Welcome to our little patch of pasture right here. We raise birds mostly. They give us a good supply of eggs and meat, but more importantly, their feathers make the softest pillows. I found the chicken poop.
More like a chicken ranch.
That's a sandwich I can get behind. Hi, Annie. You're back. Were there many sprites? Just 3, as usual. What do you mean, as usual? That could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. Yay! In her heart. Crowd's taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check in on her? She started off in the direction of Town Hall. I can go to Town Hall. Hello, affable local. Have you seen Kryle? Well, guests are always welcome. Hope you're enjoying your free time here. You have a mustache. A mustache on Alala is sus, no matter which reflection we're in. There are several small, diminutive folk around. None appears to be Kryle. Perhaps one has spotted her, though. Hi, affable local. Have you seen Kryle? Oh, you're looking a mite lost. Anything I can help with? Have you seen a woman in a yellow hood? Ah, I assume you mean Kryle. I had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention, she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprout till it was right on top of me. Thanks to her, I got out unscathed. A bit awkward striking up conversation after that. It's been a while since I'd talked to anyone I hadn't known in my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folk at ease, like Miali. Quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. Had a touch of melancholy about her, though, and I wasn't sure why. Don't think it was something I said, but if I knew what it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. Reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. It's the bridge that they named Bridge Street after, but we can't go there. We have to come to the side here. Hello, Kryl. Sup, bestie?
もしかして探させてしまったかしら。エアネさんから頼まれていたことは終えたのだけど、少し考え事をしてしまって。その話を聞いてもらえる？
No, it's attached to me and I need it, but you know what? I can listen.
It took me a second.
私ね、迷っているのよ。原初世界と第9世界。自分がいつか帰るところをどちらに定めるべきなんだろうって。私はでもようやくプリザベーションの騒動が落ち着いて、ふと考えてしまう時間が増えてきて。最初はね、自分の出自がどうであれ原初世界で生きていくのは変わらないと思っていた。バルデシオン委員会のことだって放り出したくはないものだけど、リビングメモリーで両親と出会って第9世界出身という実感が湧いてきた途端、原初世界を選ぶことに対して両親や生まれ故郷をないがしろにしているような、そんな後ろめたさが芽生えてしまったの。ぐるぐると考え続けてしまう問いに答えを出したくて、第9世界のことを知ろう、出自と向き合おうって思ったのよ。
And now that you have?
どうかしらね。他の人たちは急に外からやってきた私たちに対しても少し話せば気持ちのいい感情で答えてくれる、とてもいい人たちだわ。それを知り、彼らの苦境も知ってなお、私は変わらず原初世界で過ごしていていいの？私の帰るべき場所はどこなのかしら。
Well, if you don't end up choosing the source, it's gonna make continuing Eureka really awkward. Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. When I find it, I hope you'll be there. Oh, we've kept INA waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Hop on my robot, Kryl, and we'll get you there marginally faster. Not super fast, though, because we don't have Aether Currents. I'm glad you're both back safe and sound. And now you're relaxed, my brother does the same. With your friends escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose.
そういえば町のことで気になっていたのだけど、障壁の近くはミララ族向けの小さな建物ばかりなのに、どうして中心部の方は違っているの？ああ、市街地の中心は一番古い区画で、昔はヒューネ族やエレダイト族が暮らしていたんですよ。つまり彼らが築いた町に異界からやってきたミララ族が住み着いたのね。当時のトレノの長は私たちの祖先を快く受け入れ、郊外に居住地を築くことを許可してくれたと言われています。でも今もここで暮らしているのはミララ族だけよね。来航大戦末期に悪化した環境に耐えかねて、より安全なアレクサンドリアを目指して立ち去ったそうです。大国と違って当時のトレノには障壁もなかったので。でもスフェーン王の家庭教師を務めていた同胞がアレクサンドリアから障壁の技術を持ち帰ってくれました。こうして今もトレノが存続しているのはその方のおかげですね。そんな経緯があったのね。ならもう一つ質問してもいいかしら。私たちは以前ある場所でミララ族の歴史にまつわる記録を見たの。そこにはミララ族の故郷が常夏の理想郷であることや、氷の災厄によって生活が困窮しこちらへ渡ってきたという経緯が記されていた。そしてこうも書かれていたわ。彼らの中には故郷へ帰ろうとする者もいましたが、それは叶いませんでした。祖先を逃避させた黄金の道は決して開くことがなかったのです。エアネさん、もし故郷への道が再び開くことがあったら、その先で凍りついた海が暖かさを取り戻していたのなら、あなたは帰りたいと思う？常夏の理想郷というのがどういう場所なのか見てみたいって気持ちはあります。と言ってもあくまでも知的好奇心の類なので、そこへ帰りたいという感情とは少し違うかもしれませんね。私にとっての愛しき故郷はトレノですから。結局いつか帰ってくるのはここなんだろうなって思います。
I'm gonna steal that for Baltimore. Baltimore, this rundown, beat up, beautiful city.
エアネさんは本当にトレノを大切に思っているのね。この世界へと渡ってきた時、当時の巫女様はこうおっしゃったそうです。苦難の中にあっても追い育て咲き誇れ、隣人と手を取り合い伸び育て地に道よと。ミララ族はトレノの人々という隣人と手を取り合い、苦難の中にあってもこの地に根付いて懸命に生きてきました。だから帰るのはここがいい。思い入れがあっておばあ様と兄がいるこの町がいいんです。
Well, that seems to answer your question, Kryle.
さあ、縁の主がどれほどあったとしても帰るところを定めるのはそういう思いなのかもしれないわね。
Yay! So did that solve your problem, Kryle? Earlier you said your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha. How much trouble is that, precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated. For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew the relic long before we did. I wish to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? I'd love to go straight away, but we're awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miali herself is making her rounds to the city. We have time. Burp says Halavali. Yeah, well. If she knows already, is that Ascian involvement or awareness of legend? Let's look at this place on the ground for a while. Zoom ground.
Tadaima! 無事に採石場が再稼働したぜ。障壁管理所にちゃんとエレクトロープを送っておいたぞ。
Yay! パシパシパシパシパシパシパシ。
二人もこっちへ来ていたんだな。話は終わったのか？
ひとまずはね。実は鍵に関する話を聞けそうだったのよ。だから一旦あなたたちを呼びに。
避難警告、避難警告。こちらは鉄道監視システムです。貨物船上に魔物の群れを検知しました。グラシャラボラスが群れを率いてトレモに接近中です。
グラシャラボラスって確かリンドブルムの走行列車だったよね。スフェン、詳しいことを教えてもらえる？ゼレニアから聞いたことがあるの。アレクサンドリアと対立していた隣国リンドブルムが軍用の魔物を戦場に運ぶために走行列車を投入したって。輸送中の魔物が暴れないように機関車に魔法生物を宿らせて制御してると言ってた。魔物の群れを連れているのもそのせいなのかも。
Normally I like trains. This is not a train I'm fond of.
グラシャラボラスは対戦が終わった後も雷属性のエーテルを糧にして暴走状態で走り続けてるんです。今では進路上にある全ての命を引き連れた魔物と共に蹂躙する災害のような存在に。数年前にもトレノに接近してきたことがあって、私たちの両親も含めたくさんの犠牲が出ました。私、障壁管理所へ行って設備の修理をしてきます。
バカ言え、そんなすぐに終わる作業じゃないだろう。魔物が入ってきたら走れないお前には逃げきれないぞ。
それでもやるよ。 切なトレノのためなら。
おい、エアネ。
よし、今度はエアネの護衛をしてくるか。
私も一緒に行くよ。エレクトロープ技術なら少しは知識があるし、手伝えることがあるかもしれない。
And we'll come too with our weapons, because this looks like a trial.
すまねえ。戦えない俺じゃ妹を守れない。
グラシャラボラスの方もどうにかして時間を稼ぎたいわね。もちろん倒せるのならそれに越したことはないけれど。
暴走状態で走り回ってるやつの相手なんて無茶だ。お客人にそこまでさせるわけには。
Well, now I have to do it.
あいつとやり合うんだったら一つ方法がある。ここから少し離れた場所に貨物駅があってな。そこに止まってる列車を使うんだ。
そういえばラハ君が言っていたわね。トレノが魔物に襲われて貨物列車が途中駅に緊急停車したって。
グラシャラボラスがトレノへ向かってるならあの駅を必ず通る。鉄道監視システムの検知範囲から考えれば今から急げば先回りできるはずだ。
あらかじめ進路上に貨物列車を走らせて迫り来るグラシャラボラスと相対速度を合わせて迎撃するわけね。
追いすがられる形にはなるけど、立ちふさがって暴走列車に跳ね飛ばされるよりはマシだな。
Justification for arena against
大事な妹な
train.
んだ。あいつのためにも時間を稼いでやりたい。お客人が本気でグラシャラボラスとやり合うって言うなら貨物列車の運転は俺が引き受ける。
ルームルさん、あなた。
貨物駅に向かう手はずは整えておく。準備ができたら町の入り口まで来てくれ。
Alrighty, Kryl, let's get going. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it's you. We must also recognize the threat posed by this company of beasts. Its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow. The train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Treno's gate. We should prepare for the worst. Shoal and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Gobo, while you remove the head of the metal serpent, we'll attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we should do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before fighting begins. Godspeed. Dramatic. I knew the train was coming because I've seen pictures of it. But I was not anticipating anything like this. Right, place we're headed to the Bertini Depot. Though Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left in need of significant repairs, so we'll be taking hover cargo. Friend here has volunteered for the mission, and I did explain the dangers. Cargo's equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety in the ride. What happens when we get to Patini? Well, that's your problem. Certainly is. Let me know when you are ready to move out. Okay. Let's go. Make for Patini with all haste. Take us. I'll have us there in a flash. Keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached to inside the vehicle. I like the cargo depot, the cargo operator. She's great.
よし、それじゃあ改めて作戦を説明するぞ。お客人にはこの列車の最後尾に乗ってもらう。で、俺は先頭の機関車両で運転な。グラシャラボラスはかなりの速度で走ってるから、列車を止めたままにしてたら追突されて吹き飛んじまうはずだ。そうならないためにも早速出発するぜ。どうか妹のために、トレノのために。
Yes. Let me open Party Finder and teleport away. I can make sure my gear is repaired. Hell on rails. Available. Is everyone ready for me to fire this up?
Yep.
Trial. Hell on rails. Recruitment measures. Underway. And let's get back to Tulio Lol. I imagine this is going to be a little bit of a wait, because we're competing with a P7S mine. Priority number 1. Hit up the mender. Ooh. So Halabali, you're our expert.
I don't know if I would call me that. But...
Hi, how many times have you done this fight, Ura?
0.
Okay. Chat, how many times have you done the Doom Train fight?
0.
In other words, expert.
Okay. I've done the normal fight maybe twice. And I've completed the extreme, but I was dead most of the time.
We're fine. We're gonna... No problems. Totes. Nothing to worry about.
Huh, weird. I don't actually have this?
What should I do? No. That'll do. Excellent. New portrait, new glam. Ready for anyone to doom. In the meantime, we can look up at our contacts and check out Miko Tyra. This chair. That's a great adventure blade. Tierpa Royale. Oh my gosh, and Azan. We're getting people. Yes. We are live streaming. You have a Yuzu! This is a Terapa. Yay! That's a Zan. And we have a Yuzu. Who has privacy restrictions. Hey! Da, da, da. Ba, ba, da, da. I'm the only one actually streaming. He's a royal we. I am narcissistic in that way. It's a consequence of being nearly 40. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Pat pat. Pat pat to Terapa for the friends. Hey, we have a new healer. Let's go. Ura is away, so Ura can't answer the question about tanking. Everyone really likes the fight, apparently. It's a Cobalticus. Let's look at that adventure plate. Hey! You know what? That face looks like a Cobalticus. Gosh, everyone is talking about their exes today. This is the most chatty group of people that I wasn't already friends with in ages. This is great. Excuse me. Preparations? Who prepares? God. Kalabali, is there room at the stable for me? Yes. Hey, Ura, are you back? Terpa's been asking questions about main tank, off tank. And I kept saying you're away, but I don't think she has noticed. So you should answer.
Oh.
Hello, Twitch. Twitch, say hi to Terpa. Most people just use me as background noise, so I imagine not much response, but you should say hi anyway.
Wait, what's the question again?
Ask in the group chat, because Terpa's there. Like, in the game chat. We're literally just waiting on a DPS. No one know. I have no idea what a tank buster is.
Well, tank buster.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a silly idea.
I thought you were making a joke on the spelling error.
Ah. And we have a Hyun, who is also someone I don't know. Okay, Ura's calling for main tank. Okay.
I think I was.
Well, let's make the ready check. Last chance to say you're not ready. Hell on rails, min eye level, no echo. Let's go. Let's all kiss the floor. That's fine. This is the MSQ. It shouldn't be that bad. Choo-choo.
Oh, he's coming.
ready. Apparently, Zan's game is crashing. Train too powerful. I want to make a my ex-wife joke, but my ex-wife was very pretty. Let's cheer on the train. Make sure it feels good about itself. That's our justification for the first 2 or 3 times we wipe. Totes. We're making sure the train feels good about itself. And we only have an hour till we hit Treno, so we have to stop it before then.
At least the timer hasn't started.
Yes. Kazan's game and everything. Ruh-roh. Duty commenced without Zan. Now the timer's running. I take it that you are Zan, Chakala Gaming. Welcome to the chats. It's okay. We have the countdown running. We have 59 minutes till we ram into Treno and everyone dies. No pressure. Updated my glam for this fight because, unlike my usual glam, because as much as I like my usual glam, it is too cold on the back of a train. Oh, we're here. We're ready.
Break my barrier.
Ah, it taught me a lesson. Okay.
My platform.
Oh, turret!
I got caught in that. this fight is really good. Are you sure, Terpa? We can drop 2 on you again. I am transported. Ruh-roh.
Oh no!
Into the side!
Ouch!
Oh wait. Unfortunately, we are still alive.
We're on the last car. I'm about to die. Never mind.
Why did I get rescued back onto the in the danger zone?
Because I can't see everything.
It's okay. Yay! We'll see who stays for key pose. That was a fun fight. Someone left. Cobaticus, you are the winner. Pose over here. Last chance for Cobaticus to get over here.
I'm trying to find my drink shake. You know it.
Apparently, this also broke Cobaticus's computer. Everyone is having a bad time today. Ooh, I like those. This was a pretty good fight.
That was fun. Maybe next time I won't absorb all of the AoEs.
There it is.
Do your pose again?
Yep.
Oh, and this comes with the movement. I love that for us. Yay! Success. And you know what? Next time I think I can do that pretty okay. I understand by the end what was going on. I just greeted at the end and then got rescued. Hmm?
What did you do? Because I sure didn't.
We made it.
I think I was a tank master, or I would have been on the floor the whole fight.
Yeah, by the end it was just greed on my end. I understood what was going on and what I had to do, but I was expecting I could get a couple more hits in before I had to zap back, and I was wrong every time.
まったくもう一生分の勇気を振り絞った気分だったぜ。それにしてもまさかグラシャラボラスを倒しちまうなんて。お客人は本当にすごい人だな。
Don't sell yourself short, boy. You drove the train.
ちゃんとお礼をしたいところなんだが、今はまずこっちの状況を確認しないとか。南の方にまだ魔物の反応があるみたいだ。お客人、戦い続きで本当に申し訳ないんだけど、あと
And a derailment at the end. Ooh. Well, now I want to do the EX. I have to believe Ione will be safe with your comrades while we attend to matters elsewhere. I'll see to the wounded. You try not to join them. Okay. Where we call home. It's been a while since we had a solo duty. A short time earlier. No, don't make me play Kryl. I don't know anything about the painter class.
あなた立てる？
ああ、助かったよ。ありがとう。川沿いの道にも魔物に襲われてる奴がいた。どうか彼らのことも。
I guess she's having her moment.
すぐに向かうからタウンホールの中へ避難していて。
Well, time to learn Pictomancer.
必ず。
So we have a 1-2-3 combo, fire and red, arrow and
救助を
green.
急ぎたいけれど、魔物を倒して避難経路も確保しないと。
We have a level 2 combo. We have a butterfly motif, and we have a healing. Okay. As I thought. Two is an AoE combo. I remember that from Black Mage.
襲われてる人がいるのは川沿いの道だったわね。
Good luck with your raid, Halabali. But.
助けてくれ！
すぐ行くわ。
Citizens, I'm here to rescue you! And by me, I mean Kryl with balloons! Go!
他にも逃げ遅れた人がいないか探さなきゃ。
Okay, this makes me curious about Picto. Shocked citizen! I was scared I couldn't even move. Silly, isn't it? Ha ha ha. Well, my wife and I will be making our way to Town Hall straight away. You have my word on that. You're determined to check on everyone. I won't be complaining, but do be careful. We're here to check on everyone. We're Kryl.
まさか
The fire! No!
どうしよう、俺たちの家が。
いけない、急いで消火しないと。
Kryle, you are the utility mage. Let's go.
ちょっと借りるわね。
Are you okay? Was it you put the fire out? How can I ever thank you? Oh, now that we know it won't be spreading any further, we can all take shelter till this is over. What sort of magic was that? I've never seen the like. Priorities, yes, I'm gonna run away and we can talk about it later.
助けられてよかった。あとはもう大丈夫かしら。
Oh no, a Duskine!
この奥ね。
I keep trying to trigger run and I can't because there is no run.
Yeah, I'm like, I keep doing that.
Oh no! The chicken farmer!
ここは私が。あなたたちは今のうちに避難して。
The gasp. What? How did you escape from my mounts? I know I haven't ridden you in a while, but geez. There's no reason to take that out on Kryle. Stola!
間に合ったわね。
無事でよかった。
And Gobo. With a little chainsaw noise.
エアネが設備の修復を終わらせてくれた。あ、
みんなありがとう。障壁が復旧するまでもうひと踏ん張りね。
I fight as me, haha. Okay.
私だってまだまだ戦えるわ。
頼りにしてるぞ。
どれだけ生み出すつもりなの？この
数だと逃げ場がない。
全部吹き飛ばしちゃって。経験が生きたわね。
ライリーが勢いを増している。何か仕掛けてくるつもりだわ。
Something is coming.
雷のエーテル界まで発生してる。
Oh, lightning.
ヤシトラ、スフェン、力を貸して。私が防いでみせるわ。
それならあんたと俺とでエーテル界の対処に回ろう。
エーテル界がどんどん増えてる。お願い、あと少し。みんな、この子の後ろに避難して。
Thank you, Kryl. Thank you, Kryl. That was the perfect ending. I somehow survived screwing up and getting hit by the forward attack and the little side thing at the same time.
お疲れ。大活躍だったじゃないか。
Yay, mitigations. Remind me, oh, how you've grown. Yeah, let's be all. Aw, you're a little flower. We've grown you. You remember when you couldn't do anything.
ありがとう。ヤシトラ、どうしたの？
障壁が復旧したようだわ。
Yay, barrier!
あのクラシャラボラスをお客人が破壊してくれた。それから手屋根が障壁の復旧に成功。これで魔物は町に近づけない。もう安全だぞ。
Yay, celebration!
クラシャラボラスを倒した？
ヤネちゃんすごいわ。
You're right, I am Segoiwa. Thank you.
皆さんご無事でよかった。
Oh, thank goodness she's wearing clothes now. The mayor knew Kryle's mom.
アライラ。クルルさん、あなたアライラという人をご存知ではない？
どうしてその名前を？母のこと知っているんですか？
Damn, that dirt bike got picked up by my microphone.
Huh.
ごめんなさい。まずは手当てが先ですわね。
So I think it's funniest if Mayali. I think it's best. It's funniest if Mayali is Kryle's sister. But I am expecting Mayali to be Kryle's aunt.
アライラの話はお客人方が調べている鍵にも関わること。 場を改めてお話しさせてくださいまし。
Okay, key story.
大丈夫、そんな顔をなさらないで。あなたにとっても悪い話ではありませんわ、きっと。ルムルったら喜びのあまり作業開始の号令を忘れていたみたい。皆さん、ひとまず被害状況の確認を始めてくださいな。
Don't worry about me. I only died like 3 times. It's fine.
私も状況を確認しつつタウンホールまで戻りますわ。手当てが終わりましたらそちらでお会いしましょう。
さてと。
そんな治療してもらうほどじゃ。
早くミアエリのところへ行って話をしたいのでしょ。
Kryle, you have a self-heal. Hope. I just fought as you. I know you have a self-heal. Kryle's just basking in Stola's healing when she could be helping by herself. She had a full MP bar. She's fine. Okay. Raha? Things good? For the battle, I think we all required a moment. You best be getting some rest too, I mean it. I don't need rest. Exhaustion aside, Kryle sustained no injuries you need worry over. Yay, Sveen? I think Miali knew Kryle's mother. I too am eager to hear the details. While I would rather not have tumbled into the pavement in front of half the city, I'm none the worse for wear, thanks to Stola. But what of yourself? If you have any hurts, we can tend them now before we see Miali. I have myself heal. Into the Myst. Curious, isn't it? I want to know more than anything. Yet part of me is still terrified. Having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. If everyone's feeling up to it, let's go have our answers. Let's go. Everyone get in the robot. Part of me hopes that, like, the next expansion is in the 9th and the Void, and these, like, private little instances become the, like, 2 hub cities.
That would be nice.
Like, we come in, and, like, maybe our endgame city is Treno all repaired, and our, like, initial hub city is in the Void. That would be cool.
それでは順を追ってお話ししたいと思うのですけれど、最初に皆さんへ明かすべきことがあります。我々はミララ族の伝承に語られる巫女の一族、そして私が当代の巫女を務めておりますの。
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Speaker Miali. I am so bad at saying her name. It is pretty wrought iron, Cassie. You are so right.
巫女の一族はこの地の長として同胞を率いながら故郷へと戻る術を探す役目を担っておりました。けれど世界をつなぐ力を持つとされる秘宝は願いに応えてはくれなかった。先代の巫女だった姉はとても悩んでいました。そんな折プリザベーションが彼女に協力を打診してきたのです。
I knew it, Aunt.
私たちの一族は秘宝とされる遺物を受け継いでいてね。
それが鍵と呼ばれるもの。私たちは世界が雷の力によって衰退していく中で伝承を再現し異世界に逃れられないかと考えたわけだ。だが努力も虚しく世界をつなぐ力は発動できなかった。プリザベーションが接触してきたのはそんな時だ。
同じような話をしてもらいました。記憶から再現された両親に。ミアイリ様は母の妹なのですか？
ええ、そしてあなたもまた巫女の一族の一人であり、
No, that's gonna make Kryle's question about what she should do harder.
プリザベーションの企てを阻止するために鍵と娘を手放して遠ざけることにした。それが姉夫婦から届いた最後の連絡でしたわ。スフェーン様とヤシトラさんのご説明を聞く中で、その後鍵がどうなったのかはおおむね把握しております。
ミアイリ様、いえ、おばさまは鍵を取り戻したいとお考えですか？
私たちトレノのミララ族はもはや鍵を求めておりません。ここに根を下ろし生きていくつもりですのよ。もとよりアライラが手放すと判断した時点で我々のもとに戻ってくることはない。あれはそういうものなのです。ただし姉は鍵が悪用されることを防ぐため己の命と命よりも大事な娘を手放しました。それを知る私は鍵を持つ者に問わねばなりませんわ。あなたが世界をつなぐ力を扱えるようになったとして何のためにお使いになるかしら。
TBH, I kind of want to utilize it to create a series of passages between the source and the reflections and reflections and reflections, so that we can have a vast interdimensional trade network and more opportunities to increase the wealth of Ul'dah.
Oh dear.
Oh, glory to Ul'dah.
Because I'm wearing my mask from combat.
Assume that it was an honest answer.
そう。己の欲求のために用いるのだとも受け取れるけれど、あなたがなした行いを思えばその心配はなさそうですわね。
Yeah, don't worry. I'm nothing if not self-serving.
人を害するような意図はないのだと、姪のお仲間であるあなたを信じましょう。
ところで、鍵に関する資料はここに残っているかしら。
プリザベーションとの共同研究に合意したとき、アライラたちがすべて持ち出しております。今も残っているとすれば、アレクサンドリアにあるかと。
そう。なら、やはりプリザベーションの研究施設を当たるのが最善ね。
シェールさんの調査が進んだかもしれないし、そろそろ向こうに帰って確認を。私、帰るって。
You made up your mind, Ryle.
こちらのことを帰る場所と思っていないとか、故郷をないがしろにしているとか、そういうつもりはなくて。
大丈夫、大丈夫よ、クルルさん。生まれや血筋は時に人を縛りつけてしまうけれど、アライラとロボルがそうなることを望んでいるとは思えない。
And if you remain here in Treno, Kryle, you become a political threat to her grandchildren inheriting her power, and she can't have that. So go home.
二人が鍵のことで奔走していたのも、皇族の者に一族の責務というしがらみを残さないためだもの。
You saw? Did you see the cute
我々が
aura?
トレノで生きていくことを選んだように、あなたもあなたらしく荒れる場所でのびのびと生きなさい。
I have not seen the cute aura, and I've been looking for her this entire day.
でも見送りぐらいはさせてくださいましね。障壁近くでまた合流いたしましょう。
I am more than cute. Rawr. But no. I've seen pictures on Blue
あな
Sky.
たも知っての通り、その鍵は大きな力を秘めております。
Oh, caution.
ゆえにこそ時代も世界すらも超えて あまたの人々の手を渡ってきた。力を求める者の欲が鍵を引き寄せるのかもしれない。鍵が持ち主を選び渡り歩いているのかもしれない。けれど私は大いなる力の本流か、あるいは運命とも呼ばれるような何かが、
Oh, the relics Asian bullshit.
あるべき場所へと導いているように感じるのです。どうか気をつけて。運命は今あなたを見ているのだから。
Cute Aura with a little stuffed animal. It's her. She's the only person not here, only not Lala in this city. Sus. She has a little stuffed animal. Oh no. It's the cute Aura from... It's the cute Aura from Blue Sky. A Agresser? Is that why she has a big stuffed animal? Though I'd have I like having big stuffed animals, so that doesn't say anything. You could just like the big stuffed animal.
It was stressful times. Like sometimes I like have a big plushie I hold when I'm like feeling extremely stressed.
Exactly.
It helps.
And what is this world but stressful times? So either Age Aggressor or stressful girl with a big plushie, and who can blame her? Either case, who can blame her? Little. Haven't talked to you before. I can't believe you lot managed to stop the Doom train, fix the barrier, and come back safe and sound. I didn't chuck all my pocket change into the fountain for you. It helped. Give me a moment to get to that fountain, and I'll tell you. Well, Steen, fun adventure. Kyle looks like she's seen the first ray of sunlight on a cloudy day. I'm glad she found what she sought. Yay. Kyle, you okays? I can't believe I have living relatives here, and that they make it seem so simple. Maybe it is just enough to be Kryle. No shit, Sherlock. That's how life goes. Yay, the people of Treno here to see us off. I could have taken off my mask before this cutscene. Probably should have. Oh well.
お見送りありがとうございます。
みんなを助けるために戦ってくれて本当にありがとな。
負傷者の治療もできる限りはしておいたけれど、しっかり養生するよう伝えておいてちょうだい。
それからグラシャラボラスのことも、俺たちの両親や犠牲になった同胞の仇を撃ってくれて本当に感謝してる。
障壁を復旧できると信じて手を貸してくれて嬉しかったです。守ってもらえてるって思えたから安心して作業できました。それに皆さんのおかげで採石場も再稼働できました。それからグレルさん、苦難の中にあっても追い育て咲き誇れ、隣人と手を取り合い伸び育て地に道よ。目指す場所が違ったとしてもお互い自分らしく咲き誇れるように頑張りましょうね。 ええ、その言葉を胸に刻んで私も励んでいくわ。
アライラの声も顔も記憶はどんどん薄れていって、今では強い決意を持って旅立つ姿が思い出されるだけ。けれどね、同胞たちと話すあなたの姿に彼女の面影が重なって見えた。もう二度と会うことはかなわないと、そう思っていた姉に再び会えたように感じましたのよ。何よりあなたに会えたことが私にとって大きな喜びですわ。
おばさま。
あなたに帰る場所があるのは分かっているけれど、ここもまた故郷の一つだと思ってもらえたら嬉しい。
And when we have the trade routes running, she can come visit us in the source and come visit Kryl and Charlian. And be like, whoa, this is where you live? Yeah, stay here, girl. Can we move?
そしていつでも顔を見せに来てくださいましね。
はい、必ず。雷属性に起因した麻痺症状についても仲間が治療法を見つけてくれたから、皆さんに伝える準備を整えてきます。
まあまあ、素晴らしいお仲間がたくさんいらっしゃるのね。あなたの裁縫を心から楽しみに待っております。長生きしてみるものですわ。ねえ、アライラ。
Okay, this time, remember to take the mask off so that we can see the pretty face in the cutscene. Still feels like I'm dreaming, but even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I am more certain than ever Shell's work will yield vital insights into the key. I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, might we first make our way to Resolution? Gossett will be wondering about my absence. Oh heavens, yes, I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. I'll think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be part of your adventure, and Gossett will forgive me when I tell him of Treno. To Solution 9! Whee! And Resolution. And Gossen. This explains much. I wondered why I'd seen neither hide nor hair of your majesty these past days. May I ask where you've been? Well, it's quite a long story. Our stalwart, your companion, traversing the Myst continent with no knowledge of what awaited, was extremely reckless. Rawr. That I can't deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a longtime ally. And as I did not, in fact, come to harm, all's well that ends well. Should you feel compelled to go on any other excursions in the future, I expect you to notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me, I suppose. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, wherever you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. Halabali, are you saying you're a horn chaser? Oh, you're back. How did it go? Did you find a way
confirm
out?
or deny nothing.
Treno, I'd heard the name. Incredible it sheltered the Malala all this time. And what's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key from her perspective. She believes the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archives. They could be, though our work isn't done yet. We've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to Containment Complex to review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incomplete, I should like to review the information available. We'll contact you as soon as we've made some sense of it. In the meantime, I suggest our Warrior of Light get a good night's sleep or two. You never know what matter of hellish technology will be after us next. And Kryl, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of porksies. Indeed, and while I'm aware of the principles I needed elsewhere when the others retreated, the Levin afflicted, I shall have to ask the Shola to instruct me. 'Tis the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible. My home will always be here in the Source. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Yay! Dark City Treno Orchestrion roll! Dun dun dun! Earlier in Treno.
さあ、私たちも忙しくなりますわよ。エレクトロープの採石を再開できたことですし、食料プラントの増設も検討しましょう。
Oh my god.
It's Cutara girl with her plushie. Yay!
びっくりした。近くにいたからちょっと様子を見てみようと思っただけなのに。
目が合ってましたよね、光の戦士様と。さすがすぎて怖すぎます。敵は即刻ターゲット、叩けるものは神でも叩く、万夫不倒の大英雄。
Why is that Calix's voice? Why is that Calix's voice?
すみません。
まったく、それだけ目立っていればあいつじゃなくても目を留めるさ。お前のその角や鱗は霧の大陸じゃ珍しいものだ。加えて服装も極めて古典的。まるで俺が生まれた時代のトレノだよ。いつもの黒鳳凰はどうした？
あんなの着てたらアシエンですって宣伝してるようなものじゃないですか。
Fuck no! Cute aura girls in ASEAN! No!
No!
いずれは明かすことですが、時と場所は私だってちゃんと選びます。
I can fix her.
それに目立つ格好というのなら私よりもむしろ。カリュクスさん、あなたの方だと思います。ますます小さくなって可愛らしいですね。
おろせ。
冗談はさておき、私たちもじきにこの第9世界を立つことになります。今のうちに会いたい方などいらっしゃれば肉体を調達してあなたの姿に作り変えますが。
必要ない。この上生身の体なんて得ようものなら自分で自分の主張を殺すようなものだ。それにお前たちのやり方で異世界に移動するのならどのみち肉体は捨てることになるだろ
う。ご容赦を。確かにアシエンが用いる転移魔法では肉体を有したまま世界を渡ることができません。一度エーテル体になって次元の狭間を越え、行った先で肉体を再調達することになります。ですがご安心ください。何でもかんでもこちらに置いていってしまうわけではなく、多少のものならばこうしてクラックを生じさせて送ることができますから。もちろんお預かりしているあなたの本体も。
だったらなおさら今の姿のままで構わない。この人形程度であればクラックを通れる範囲だろう。いちいち体を探さなくてよくなるし、物質界を見るための媒体なんて何だって構わないんだ。俺はただこの先起きることを観察できればそれでいい。
承知しました。では肉体の件は忘れていただくとして、そのままの姿であっても別れの挨拶をしたい方がいらっしゃるのなら会いに行くべきだと思います。あなたが敗北した以上、そして光の戦士様が今のままである以上、ここはもう滅びるしかない世界なのですから。
Beg pardon? Oh no.
俺は人の社会から死を取り去りたかった。誰もがそれを意味ながら諦めて受け入れていることがどうしても我慢ならなかったんだよ。そこに特定個人の顔はない。会いたいやつも別れの握手を交わしたいやつもいはしない。だからこそ人が生きる限り信じ続けるだろう。俺が生涯をかけて確立した技術がそれでもまだ誰かを救うと。
でしたら進みましょう。間もなく全ての世界を揺るがす異変が起き始める。私たちウィンタラーが越えるべき厳しい冬の訪れです。
それはお前の見立てか？
いいえ、告げているんです。星の意志に代わる断りが。
Fuck. More consequences of our actions.
Oh dear.
Turns out the knot was important and useful for something. And we killed her. And now... bad things. And also... for the first time... there's no next quest.
Death to be continued. Oh my god, we are officially caught up with the main story.
This deserves a celebration. What should we go do to celebrate?
I don't know. I have apparently missed out on a pizza party that I was not informed about in the first place.
How rude of whoever pizza partied. Grr.
Grr.
Hey, Tomb Train card.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, I got the Tomb Train card.
I didn't get anything. When?
Haha. Oh, I suppose I showed this minion.
Ah, minion.
Minion. Minion.
Oh. You got a condor.
Minion. Yeah. Did you land on my shoulder? Land on my shoulder so I can take a G pose and rub it in Halabali's face more. Well, I think I know what we need to do. We need to go to the gay bar. Because that's how we celebrate.
Woo.
Woo.
Yeah, I also like her English voice too.
Ooh, I should go listen to that sometime. Okay, can I still go into, like, the back here? Can I go crash into the bedrooms?
That is a good question.
No.
Barred from the back rooms of the back rooms.
It's just level 2.
They must have been mad about how many women I took back there. Melancholy. Get me a drink. She says I'm adorable. And I think this is going to be where we leave off. Moments before my inevitable rejection. Do we have enough people hanging around to make it worth doing a raid out? Not as many as we had at peak, but we do have some. So let's go ahead and have a little go. And next time, we have nothing in the way of Arcadian. And then when the patch releases, we can do the patch. And then we have an Alliance Raid series. But for now... yeah, let's go raid Matt. Rah. Everyone, hop in. We have some space to go. Space.
Space.
Space.